COVID-19 is shaping this presidential election, putting pressure on the U.S. Postal Service to deliver. With all the questions being asked about the speed and reliability of the mail, we sent our news team out to investigate. We took 100 envelopes to mailboxes spread throughout Onondaga County to see how quickly the mail would reach its intended location. We fanned out across Onondaga County at post offices, outside banks, on the edge of apartment complexes, anywhere we could find that familiar postal blue box. Suburban neighborhoods, rural crossroads, city intersections. We even put them directly in the hands.
What's your name?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Appreciate it.
Too, no problem.
Of the letter carriers. When you heard we were doing a story like this, what was your thought?
Good. This is because I believe in two things. I believe that our system does work as it is now, but I also believe that if it didn't, I want to find out now.
We stuffed 100 standard business envelopes with a copy of a sample election ballot. We addressed them to our own P.O. box. We numbered them and tracked where we dropped each in the mail. We made sure they all had the correct postage to reach their destination. And nearly all of them did, 99 out of 100. Before we talk about the exceptions, we took our test results to the commissioners of the Board of Elections. In other words, the U.S. mail works. And does that surprise you?
No, it doesn't. The U.S. mail does work.
And in addition, election mail has the election mail seal on it, which is under theory and under law, they're supposed to treat even with more haste than they do a regular piece of mail. So it should come in quicker.
Our test P.O. box did receive a medical bill that was supposed to reach a person with a P.O. box number similar to ours. And what about that one missing envelope? It was number 86 out of 100. We mailed it in the Village Green blue box in the town of Van Buren. We have the U.S. Postal Service working to uncover the fate of that one piece, that one envelope that just might represent that one vote that decides a race on Election Day. Well, thank you, Ann. We have an NBC3 follow-up tonight to our U.S. mail investigation. You watched last night as we showed you our investigative team mailing 100 envelopes in 100 different locations across Onondaga County. There were sample election ballots inside. We were testing how quickly posted items reach their destination as election time draws near. Now, the vast majority took a day or two. 99 out of 100 were back in 3 days, but one remained outstanding. Some good news tonight. That last envelope, labeled number 86, has arrived. Sometime between late Tuesday and this morning, it reached our post office box. That was more than a week after it was mailed. And the postmark did not reflect when we mailed it. We took our question to Elections Commissioner Dustin Czarny. Look at the postmark date.
Yeah.
It's August 18th, but we put in the mailbox on August 10th. So what does that mean for the Board of Elections in terms of if this was a vote and it being counted in that last week?
Yeah, in that last week is the operative term, because if this was postmarked after Election Day, that would mean that we would have to invalidate this ballot. So let's say this was put into the mail on November 1st, and using the same timeline,
Sure.
Wasn't postmarked till November 8th, and we received it on November 9th. We have up until 10 days after Election Day, November 13th, to receive mail. However, if it has a postmark that is not timely, like this one does, we would have to set that aside and not count it. This is concerning.
Well, that emphasizes the importance of mailing your ballot early. In fact, here's that number 86 right here. The Elections Commissioner also told me tonight, after our story and hearing about sorting machines being removed from the post office in North Syracuse, he's reached out to local post office leadership to set up a meeting with the Elections Commissioners from various counties, so each side can better understand how the system will operate in the fall. One more thing, I just heard from the U.S. Postal Service in the last minute with an email. They said they have no idea where this envelope was for those 8 days, but they see that it did get a postmark on the 18th and must have got into our post office box the day after.